What's up, guys?
What's up?
Keys and I are back again.
Yeah, we are.
And about time, too.
I mean, technically, 19 hours ago you posted the last episode.
I know.
It's fine.
These episodes are normally supposed to go out on the weekends.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I executive dysfunctioned this weekend.
It's
and
okay.
This whole week. So the episode came out on Thursday.
Honestly,
it's
it's
okay.
fine. I feel like at the end of the week is also a better release date.
Yeah, because other people will have free time. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I should be putting it in the cards now.
Yes.
I'm setting myself up to not do that correctly. 52 seconds. Well, it probably won't be 52 seconds because I have to add in the intro and stuff.
True.
You know.
I need
also,
to start editing.
How do you guys like the lo-fi music in the background?
It's pretty good.
I don't know if that's like quite a vibe for this specific podcast that we're doing because this is more of a, it's more comedy-ish, not comedy. I mean, I hope you find it funny.
Exactly.
But we're not actively trying to tell jokes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be more of a fun, casual conversation.
That's exactly what it feels like.
So yes. So if you guys like the lo-fi music, then I will continue to put it in the background. If not, then I won't do that because it saves me time. Also, I don't know what renovations they did in the studio, but for some inexplicable reason, my audio is coming out of one headphone and Keys is coming out the other. And I don't know what that's all about, but I don't know what to do about it. So
it's whatever at this point.
We're just going to have to live with it. If you have one headphone for whatever reason, I'm so sorry.
I mean, at least there's 2 microphones now, because before there wasn't, so.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. So first off, these aren't scripted, but sometimes I kind of wish that they were. Because whenever sometimes I come up with topics like throughout the course of the week, and then I'll think of things to say that are either funny or whatever.
Yeah.
And then during recording, I forget to say them.
Oh, no.
Then I get really mad at myself. I do this with casual conversations too, like even with non-podcast conversations. Non-podcast conversations. Good job, Lasso.
No, I remember like sometimes you'll be like, I should write down this joke that I just told so you can remember it.
Exactly. Wait a minute. I told a really good joke one time.
Oh no.
I know my roommate wrote it down, but did I write it down? I should have.
You just have a whole folder, jokes I've told.
I don't know where I would have put it.
You need to make a folder. Literally, just put jokes I told.
Right now I just have in the notes app, I just have one that just says random ideas, but it's random spelled RANDUMB.
What?
And sometimes I write things in there and then I like don't put context.
Yeah, so you don't understand.
And then I'll be like, oh, what?
Yeah, that sounds like what was that thing we read for creative writing?
I don't remember. That
I can't remember.
was so hard to follow.
Mary Oliver, is that it?
Yeah.
I think we need to read something from her again, speaking of. Anyways, we're not here to talk about class.
Yeah.
What's our first topic for today, Lasso?
That would be you knew it was coming.
We all knew it was coming.
The man of the hour, man spelled MANN.
How did I not see that one coming, bro?
I actually made that joke in my TikTok, so you know.
I have not been on TikTok, have I?
You should.
I need to update myself.
You should be watching my content specifically.
Yeah, I need to go and update myself. I need to turn on post notifications. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead down to my TikTok. It's probably in the link in the description down below. Go ahead. Go to my TikTok.
It does it right now.
Turn on post notifications. See, Car Keys is doing it right now as we speak. While she's doing that, y'all can do it together.
Yeah. I mean, I have Instagram notifications on, but TikTok I do not. Okay, now it's on.
See, that didn't take too long.
It did not. It took like 2 seconds.
All right, enough of...
This was not a paid ad or promotion, guys.
It was a promotion from my content. But yes, the man of the hour. So recently, and by recently I mean like earlier this week at the time of this recording, it is February 10th, 2023. I say this as if this is like a... we need to have this on file. So recently it has come out that Dhar Mann, you know, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. Oh, jeez.
So you see.
Why does the computer give it... Nobody
I know,
wants
that
to...
was hella loud.
Nobody wants to install updates. Okay,
Okay, yeah, the man of the hour.
I'm gonna make that the title of the timestamp. But yeah, so we recently found out that Dhar Mann, who is an entrepreneur and a video maker, he makes quote-unquote inspirational videos on YouTube. Those videos are normally so over-exaggerated that you come away from it thinking, what was the point of that?
Oh no.
A man with 2 N's who has gone on record to be very, very, very wealthy. We know for a fact he owns multiple expensive cars.
A mansion.
Yeah, we watched his mansion tour. It should be mansion spelled with 2 N's. I'm not gonna stop making that joke.
Oh.
The fact that he doesn't call it his mansion with 2 N's is kind of a crime.
Oh no.
Like we should have known. He's already committed a felony before, so the fact that he doesn't spell mansion with 2 N's.
The felony that we still can't explain, right?
We might look at it later. Yeah. So we just found out that he does not pay his actors a living wage.
Crazy.
Most of the Dhar Mann actors have said that they cannot afford to pay rent. And let me see if I can find a Dhar Mann job listing, because apparently those job listings are like the bottom of the barrel pay.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Job opening. Dhar Mann Studios.
I feel like it's not even...
Indeed, that's crazy.
Bro, it's the actors that really made him famous to begin with. So how could he not pay them enough?
Okay, social media data analyst. I don't want to do that. Well, I'm not trying to look at that. Okay, scheduling associate, $18 an hour. Ideas and scripts manager, $50 an hour. I'm on Indeed, by the way.
Okay.
Inventory associate, $20 to $25 an hour.
I mean, but see, the thing is, they have contracts. So it might be different from what we're seeing on the internet.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know how all that stuff works.
Yeah.
As I am not an actor, I am a biology student. Human resources manager, $45 an hour. Composer, $25 an hour. Now Indeed's gonna think that I want to work for Dhar Mann, which I don't.
I doubt that he'd have the actors' ratings on there. That would just set him up even more, honestly. Exactly. That may be true.
But yeah, I don't know what the living wage is, or not the living wage. I don't know what rent costs over in Burbank, California, but I've been told it costs a
probably.
lot.
Yeah.
And almost every Dhar Mann video has at least 1 million views. That is the minimum.
True.
Most of them have way more than 1 million views. So for Dhar Mann to not pay his actors enough to afford rent, it's kind of, side eye.
Like, he posted a video one day ago and it already has 2.2 million views.
See, that's what I'm saying.
So, like, I don't get it.
And the reason why, we don't know. Maybe it didn't get a lot of views just because people are mad at Dhar Mann. The husband cheats on Valentine's Day. Wait a minute. Where's the rest of the title? Did he get rid of that whole what happens next is shocking, instantly regrets it thing?
I guess, but there's a video under his homepage. It's one of the actors, and it says, was I mistreated at Dhar Mann Studios? The truth. Catherine Norland. She's one of the most used actors in it.
I don't even.
She usually plays like the mother. I can't even explain her role.
It's weird that I don't know. Like
her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? She is. I think Jarvis Johnson made a video about Dhar Mann about maybe a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's titled like Dhar Mann Ends Racism or something, or Dhar Mann Solves Racism. And this actor, isn't this the actor with heterochromia?
I think so.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Jarvis said in a stream that she messaged him and was like, well, we're doing good things, and, and, like, no shade to her, because she's a good actress, but, I always kind of was like, okay, agree to disagree.
Well, according to the comments on that video, she's not on anyone's side right now, and she basically is explaining her experience and said that she's just gonna back away until everything's resolved.
That's probably a good stance to take.
Yeah.
Words. So yeah, I think Mary Mulroney was just going off. She's the actress that normally plays like either a gold digger or just a general mean person.
Yo, I feel like I can't see her outside of those roles.
I know.
It's crazy.
I feel like if I saw her on the street, I would like instinctively hold my wallet closer. I'm kidding. But she did say that she can't go anywhere without being recognized, specifically for her work on Dhar Mann.
Yeah. Yet she's underpaid. That's just crazy to me.
I know. So yeah, let me see. No, don't. So yeah, on TikTok, just I think Dhar Mann Studios released a statement on their Instagram page.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this out.
And I believe, if I'm not incorrect, Mary Mulroney on her stream was just like debunking it. I didn't get there in time for that, so this is allegedly. But anyone who did join that stream, feel free to say things down below. Just say words.
Okay, let's see.
I can't wait for all the comments that are just words.
Okay, so Catherine, I guess, is on his side, kind of, because they posted about what she said.
Oh, yeah. I think she's, like, the most loyal Dhar Mann actor. I feel like loyal is a weird word.
She's also pretty much in a lot of the videos, too. So
maybe she just sees this as a side. I mean, I don't know. I would have to watch her video.
Yeah, to see what she's saying.
Let's see. It says, hey, #Dhar Mann fam. We want to address the recent protests by some of our actors. First off, we'd like to thank the many actors and fans who have reached out to show their support, gratitude, and solidarity to us. We truly appreciate you. Okay. Y'all are a big company. You don't need people to come up and defend you. But anyway, I don't know if I feel like reading this, so I might have Keys take over. For background, we did arrange an in-person hour-long meeting with actor representatives and 2 of our most senior leaders, including our head of production, in hopes of understanding concerns prior to any protests. During that meeting, the actor representatives refused to communicate any concerns and instead walked out. More info on their stories. In regards to actor compensation, we believe we pay our actors competitively compared to our peers. Our rates for actors vary. Extras receive $18 an hour, and speaking role actors receive $33 to $44 an hour. We are proud to have given thousands of actors job opportunities, and last year alone paid millions of dollars in actor compensation. You want to take over?
Which part was that?
Okay. There we go.
I mean, okay. Didn't you just stop at compensation? What the heck?
No, I read this.
Okay, yeah. So actors by nature work for many different production companies. We offer project-based opportunities that vary from a few hours long to a few days. We do not offer full-time positions as we try to spread around opportunities and show a wide range of faces. All details including pay rate, and length of the production are specified in the offer letter, and the actor has the freedom to accept or decline the project. If accepted, actors are always paid shortly after a production wraps, typically within 72 hours. Occasionally, we have stopped working with actors. This is typically due to conduct complaints from fellow actors, complaints from minor actors, parents, complaints from crew members, or an actor displaying unprofessionalism on or off set. We take complaints seriously and try to ensure every person has the best experience possible when working with us. Yesterday, a group of protesters interfered with 2 productions that were taking place. We want to apologize to the crew members and actors affected by these protesters and for the stress it may have caused. We thank you for all of your understanding and support. More information can be... That's crazy to me.
I'd just like to say, let me see. Actors.
Honestly,
we try to spread around opportunities and show a wide variety of faces. Yet Mayor Maroney is always playing a bad guy. All I'm saying is,
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of, oh my gosh, I'm shifted now because if it's a case where they are trying to spread more opportunities and they don't do like full-time jobs, I guess I can see how they're saying that they don't underpay them. But at the same time, I feel like these actors that are protesting are ones that have been in so many videos.
Yeah, these are the actors that have been here from the start.
Exactly. That would mean that they've been getting a ton of money over time. So if you're not underpaying them, how are they saying that they're underpaid now at this point?
And you hear a lot of stories of not just actors, but artists in general being abused in the industry. It happens so often.
It does.
And another, like, I can also kind of understand the whole, project-based mindset. The thing is, Dhar Mann, come closer, is a multi-millionaire.
Yo, the fact that him and his wife, spent $10,000 in one video, man.
Yeah, me and Karkis were, watching Dhar and Laura's, vlog channel instead of working. And first of all, it was so obnoxious, but it was kind of entertaining in a way.
It was.
And for example, we were watching their mansion tour, and we skipped ahead a little bit from the introduction.
Yo.
And then Laura just goes, okay, and this is our 6-car garage. And I immediately was like, can't do this.
It's not the fact that she mentioned it's a 6-car garage. It's the way in which she said it.
I know.
You did not have to say it like that. And please, I hope that, like, they don't find this and come after us. Like, sue us for defamation or something.
Honestly,
I could care less, but still, like...
I just... Okay.
I have nothing to sue
They
for.
were, like, showing off their gigantic yard and their pool, and I was like, ugh.
I understand that they want to show, like, how they rose from the bottom up. I get that, because they did mention how, like, they remembered when they had, like, $4 in their pocket at first when they moved there. So I was like, okay, I understand why you guys would want to show your progress and stuff, but you don't have to say certain things the way you say it.
Exactly, like, when people say eat the rich, it's because the rich just hold on to so much money that I don't need.
But see, the thing is, I feel like that's a complicated saying. Because when you're poor and you become rich, you still get judged in a way for being rich.
I guess.
Even though you came up from, like, that kind of bad background. Which is the case for Dhar Mann, apparently. Because he was like, he only had $4 when he moved to LA. So I was like, okay, I did not know that. But still.
I'm just firmly on the side of rich people are bad. I mean, I know they're not all bad. Like, Mr. Beast gives people things, so, you know, he's the only good one. I saw a video
from him where it was, like, helping a couple, like, 100 blind people see or something like that.
I heard of that. I don't watch Mr. Beast, but...
My brother does, and he was like, Mr. Beast helped blind people see, and I was like, really? That's cool. He does some good stuff.
Yeah. Dude, if I... Okay,
like, playing Minecraft to get money. That would be so nice.
If y'all make us rich,
if
y'all blow this podcast up, then we'll pay for any cause that y'all want.
I like how you said any cause and not anything. Because I was about to say, like, what?
You have to make us rich, though. We have to be, like, overflowing with money.
I feel like I would do that. If I got famous and I had fans, if there was something that they wanted to contribute towards, I would donate it in their name. Mm-hmm. Honestly. Some K-pop idols do that. Like, I can't remember which group this was, but he donated money for, I think it was children that were underprivileged children, maybe? And then he put it under his fans' names. So I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people being like, well, donating is stupid because it's my money. It's like, ugh.
It's not stupid.
Here's the thing. Like, I had I knew someone one time where I was talking about, dude, I feel so bad whenever I'm eating food and then a commercial comes up that's like, these children are starving, and then
it makes me feel bad.
And then they said, you know what I say when I see those commercials?
Oh, no.
F them kids.
Yo, like, why?
Huh?
Some people are, this generation, bro.
Here's the thing is, if you're gonna make a joke like that, maybe make it clear that you don't actually believe that.
Exactly.
I saw this on TikTok once. It's like, the reason why dark humor doesn't always work on the internet is that some people actually believe what you're saying.
Exactly.
The thing about dark humor, it's not, haha, you said that thing. It's like, oh shit, you said that thing.
Yeah.
That's how dark humor is supposed to work. But some people actually believe horrible things, so it doesn't always work, you know?
Yeah. I guess that's why I try not to express dark humor, I guess. Not that I have that much dark humor in me, but I try to be cautious with certain things that I may say or even think sometimes, because, you know, people are very sensitive these days.
Exactly.
It's crazy just how sensitive they are, but
it also goes the other way, where some people are too insensitive.
Sure. Yep.
So yeah, you kind of have to hit the sweet spot of being, you know, understanding that some things aren't as serious, but also being tasteful, you know? Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. How did we get here? Weren't we talking about Dhar Mann?
Yeah, we were talking about Dhar Mann.
Anyways, back to the main topic.
Yeah, I did make a short.
Yeah.
A reel. No, I didn't put it on Instagram, so it's not a reel. But I did make a TikTok, briefly talking about this.
Go check it out, guys.
Yeah, do that. And someone said I was really good at commentary. I was like, bro.
Refer them to this channel. Like,
I do plan to make more videos like that, so I'm very glad that they like that kind of content.
I keep saying that I need to create like an Instagram where I actually help promote this stuff. And I keep meaning to do that, but like time is just against me sometimes. I need to get on that today, for sure.
You guys go ahead and follow Car Keys. What is your user? It's like Car Keys.
It's Car Keys something, honestly. Like, if you just go to Lasso's profile and search Car Keys, you'll find me.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Car Keys 143.
Yeah, it's 143.
And if you couldn't tell, 143 means I love you.
Ah. I was not aware of this.
It's from a song that I love, and then I just stole it. I was like, okay, I'm putting this in my bio, in my name and everything. 1 for I, 4 for LOVE, and 3 for YOU. Just to explain.
Let me see Mayor Mulroney's video. Wait, let me see something.
I wish we could just like react to it.
Everything he accused them of is when they deflect and protect, as opposed to trying to remedy the situation.
Oh
There's a
no.
lot of misinformation going around here, so let me just clear that up. So some of the rumored misinformed information is that Dhar might not have known that we were having a meeting because he's like really important, so why would he know what's going on in his own company? It was true that when the protest started and Dhar was getting minute-to-minute updates by his security.
Why is she talking in a
No,
southern accent?
I know. I was about to ask, like, is she southern or something?
I don't think she
Why did
is.
the computer go off?
It just fell asleep, I think.
Okay, yeah,
It
it threw me off.
Don't do... Okay,
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
The one he said, what? There's a protest? For what? I missed a meeting. I didn't know that. Well, let's get that on the books so we can end all this.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that right there just won't be on brand for them right there. It's personalities. Now, what we normally do with these situations is ignore
Why is she talking like that?
But we should probably start leaking people's
Comedic
personal
relief.
emails because that'd be a good idea. Like this one right here. Now, this is a screenshot of a private email published on Dhar Mann Studios' public Instagram stories. Why any company would publish something like this, I have no idea. But it seems very unprofessional. And I don't know if y'all are fans of Kool-Aid, but apparently some actors are.
Oh no.
Honestly, she's popping off, though.
Jeez.
Popping off's not the right term. But,
Man,
I kind of admire Mayor for just,
yeah.
going off on him.
Part of me is like, I want to believe that maybe there's a miscommunication somewhere and he
Yeah.
can't be that bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's miscommunication, but at the same time, I would not... It's not that shocking to me that Dhar Mann's not as cool as he seems. It's the
Yeah.
thing, he's built up this image that he's just a morally great person. I think
Exactly.
she specifically referred to him as a moral guru, and I like that term. But he makes himself, his image, to be
Yeah.
like this morally superior person. Maybe not morally superior, but, well, yeah.
I guess.
And then behind the scenes, he's not, doing what he actually preaches.
That's where his downfall is.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes people so upset about this specific situation.
Yeah. I understand, because you can't be posting these videos about treating people right and then you're doing the complete opposite.
Yeah, I feel like when people found out that Dan Schneider was not a great guy, I don't think he was as, I don't remember the initial when those rumors eventually came out. I don't quite remember what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if you watch his content, it's like, well, I mean, it's kind of, the hints were all there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to be like, we should have seen this coming, because, you know. But like, if you watch Victorious, in every single episode, there is something wrong.
There is. Like, the amount of things I've heard, I don't even know what's true and what's not true.
Like,
so
I do like Victorious, but it's painful to sit through sometimes.
Yeah.
I like Victorious for the characters.
Yeah.
The stories are not great. I like the characters.
Yeah.
I wish they were in a different show.
I need to read up more on this situation with Dan and Victorious and all of that.
Like, I remember one time, I was watching, what was the episode called? I think it was part 1 of the episode Locked Up.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this part where Tori's shoe came off, and I was sitting there thinking they better not do a close-up on her foot, and then they totally did, and I was like,
no, dang it.
I was hoping they wouldn't, but they totally did.
Dang it. Man, I feel like the industry is just crazy in general.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to, like, compare Dhar Mann to Dan Schneider, obviously, because, you know.
Yeah.
But it is just, like...
That's crazy. My shirt just cut me, bro. I'm sorry. Keep talking.
Are you alright?
No, I'm fine. It's not a big cut, but, like, I didn't expect that. I was just trying to fix my lace. Okay, keep going.
Especially with people, like, throwing back his, the quote of what happens in the dark always comes to light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the first part of that sentence was. I'll remember it in post. I could totally edit these podcasts down to eliminate, like, the stuttering and stuff, but I just don't do that.
I feel like it makes it more real.
Yeah.
It feels more like an actual conversation.
When I was editing the last episode, I was like, I could totally just get rid of the stuttering.
It's fine.
I didn't, so
It
I
gives
hope
it
you
more
guys
character.
are cool with that. Alright,
Enough of the man.
dang, 32 minutes. Alright. Moving on.
We need to, like, before we start the podcast, divide the topics into, like, different times, I guess. Like, what we want to talk about most, least, or maybe that would help.
You know what? We totally should do that. The order of importance.
Yeah. Okay, next topic.
Copyright claims, because I deal with those a lot. I feel like I had a lot to say yesterday, and now I'm like, wait, what? That's what I was saying at the beginning.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I did script some of these, because sometimes I'll have really good points to say, and then when it comes time to record, I fucking blank out.
That's okay. Okay, copywriting claims.
So as you all know, over the winter break, I wanted to make a video about the Powerpuff Girls movie, and I did that. I made the video, I wrote the script, edited it, all that good stuff.
Start a villain origin story.
When I went to go upload it, it got copyright claimed.
Boom.
I tried to edit it as much as I could to avoid the claim, but it still wouldn't let me upload the video. So then YouTube was like, we can trim down some of the video if you'd like. And I was like, okay, fine, trim it down, whatever you need. And then it trimmed how long was the video? 27-minute video down to less than 2 minutes.
Oh no, I did not know that part.
What are you talking about?
Yo, YouTube, you're ridiculous, man.
Just,
That is crazy.
so, and I feel like I've talked about this in at least every single episode. Maybe not every episode.
We did in the intro episode, I think, but we didn't go deep into it, so.
So yes, YouTube just is like, you can't talk about your favorite.
That is
It's not my
crazy, though.
favorite movie, but you can't talk about this movie from your childhood. What do you think this is?
And the fact that it's not even like a harmful, like actual copywriting. They
And, like,
need, huh.
That movie came out, like what? That movie came out in 2002.
Oh,
It's
dang.
older than me. That movie's 20 years old. Why do y'all care so much?
Oh, wow. They need like a deeper system to actually not copyright good videos. If that
Exactly.
makes sense. They need to work on that for sure.
Now the thing is, to be fair, I don't think that video is good anymore.
Oh no.
And I kind of want to redo it. It's
Maybe
not just...
they did you a service then.
It was a blessing in disguise. It's not just like I need to re-edit it because, I mean, I do need to re-edit it because the edits that I did now make the video really weird and clunky and I don't like it. But it's also some things I said. I'm like, why did I say that?
Oh no.
So now I just want to straight up scrap it and start all over again.
Me with writing ideas.
So that video will come out whenever it comes out. In the meantime, sorry. In the meantime, I did finish the script for the Loud House Bad video.
Okay.
And I think what I'm going to do for that video is just have it be a speed draw, and anytime I need a specific clip, I will just play that clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way
That's a
I'm
good
less
idea.
likely to be badly affected by copyright.
Yeah.
Oops. Alright, let's see. And then the other day, I also posted this one short, and it used a trending sound, a sound that is trending at the current moment, which, excuse me, geez, which sound is it? Hold on. See, even our last episode is copyright claim because of the lo-fi
Oh
music.
no.
But luckily it's still visible.
Okay.
Because
good.
the owner of that music allows it to be used. So we're good there. Okay, this video is blocked. It's this sound.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. YouTube's gonna
Oh
copyright
no,
this video.
dang it.
No. It was only a few seconds. I think there's a certain number of seconds where
Okay.
you're good, I think. So I don't think that was
It wasn't that long.
yeah. By the
Watch
way,
them
I just like to say
copyright
I
it.
actually
No, I was saying watch them copyright it anyway.
But I would like to say that's one of the few trending sounds that I actually really like.
Yeah. That one's pretty good.
Like, for example, Flowers by Miley Cyrus is trending right now. I don't like that song.
It's the story behind it that people like. Have you heard it?
I know.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get the appeal in that sense, but I don't think it's that
The
great a
thing
song.
is, though, no one even knows if the story's factual because her sister was like, she's loving how all the fans are coming up with these ideas, but they don't even know the real story.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that Miley Cyrus is a bad singer because I mean I'm a bad singer, so
no.
I'm not one to judge.
I feel like
But
her
I
voice
just- I don't like
changed
it.
from earlier years.
Didn't
I
she
don't
play
like it
Hannah
now.
Montana
She
or
did.
something? Yeah, she did.
I don't know if it's because her voice is like much deeper now in a sense, but I don't like it much. Like,
See, for me,
I'll
it's
be
not that I
honest.
don't like her voice. I don't know. The song itself isn't good.
maybe the rhythm, I guess, and it is based on the Bruno Mars song, so.
I've never listened to that song either. I listen to
No.
musicals, guys. I'm sorry. Actually, I think the few Bruno Mars songs that I have listened to, I do like.
What's the song? I'm trying to remember the lyrics. It's When I Was Your Man, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that. I mean, I wouldn't know.
I'm trying to remember it. I think her version just distorted like my version. So, oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, he's basically saying that. Why am I about to explain the song? Never mind. You guys just go listen to it if you haven't.
Do 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 do. So yeah, that's really upsetting because I happen to really like that particular video, and now no one will be able to see. It's not just claimed; it's blocked. Like, I don't mind when YouTube copyright claims my videos, especially since I'm not monetized at the moment, so it doesn't really matter right now. It might matter later.
Blocking.
It might matter later, but not right now.
Yeah.
But blocking the videos, it's like, why do you need to block them? And I actually, about the Powerpuff Girls video, I did send a, what is it called? An appeal, I think? I don't remember what it's called, but I did be like, hey, Warner Bros., this is a review of the movie. It's not a re-upload of the movie. Yeah. It falls under fair use. And then and they had the audacity to say, yeah, no.
How did they think it was an upload of the entire movie?
I don't know. They they refused to release the claim, and I'm very upset about that, but it's okay, whatever.
That's crazy, YouTube. Come on.
Let's see. About that video, I did take like the footage, like the video footage, and I repurposed it into a different video since, you know, YouTube is gatekeeping the original one.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's fun, you know?
I feel like people are gonna start hating YouTube for that.
YouTube keeps making dumb policy after dumb policy.
Yeah.
Like, let's see. I don't remember what the most recent stupid policy is. I know a lot of people really hated the if you say a swear word 8 seconds in, your video is instantly demonetized. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. More like ifs, ands, or asses. Okay.
I don't like swearing either, but like, why? You're taking away money from people.
Exactly. Like, I think YouTube is trying way too hard to be kid friendly, and it's like, first of all, kids are not supposed to be on YouTube.
Why does YouTube Kids exist then? This is not YouTube for kids.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Go do that.
It's like, most adults don't care about YouTube Kids, but the fact that you're on the main app, you're still trying to make it kiddie, is where we have a problem. And I know.
Just make them download YouTube Kids, man.
I know that a lot of kids probably do still use the regular YouTube app, but at that point, it's the parents' problem. You know, parents should be monitoring what their children watch.
Honestly, my baby cousin, she has YouTube Kids, but somehow she always finds YouTube, like just straight YouTube, and she'll go search whatever she wants. And I'm like, why don't you just go here?
And the other thing is that the policies don't actually really protect kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, I think many years ago, not that many years ago, but they did, like, I don't really remember this very well, but there were a lot of videos that kids were watching that had content that wasn't appropriate for them, that looked appropriate for kids. Like, it was like Spider-Man and Elsa and Finger Family videos. I feel like just saying that is like...
I mean, there's also the whole Momo thing that was happening too that made kids try to kill themselves.
Exactly. It's like the things that you're not actually protecting kids from... You're not solving the problem, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're just making things difficult for people who aren't part of the problem. It's like when my high school tried to solve the weed problem by making us not go into the hallways. It didn't work. I
understand their intention, but the policies, they aren't really helping the adults that actually do use YouTube, so they need to rework it in a way, I guess.
Yeah, YouTube needs to figure. Yeah, like you're owned by Google. Google has billions of dollars. You can figure out a better solution.
But also, I feel like no one needs to be cursing 8 seconds into their video. So,
Well, you know.
that's fine.
I mean, it does tell people that it's not a kid-friendly video.
What if someone just opens up with, like, the N-word? I could understand why they would put that in place.
I mean, if they're black, it's fine.
What if they're not black?
Then that's a different issue.
Exactly. I can
See, that's
why they would do
that's
that.
That's just them being racist, which is a
I
different
feel like
issue.
since I've started taking sociology, I've been better at analyzing things. So I've been trying to look at both sides in any case.
It's always a good thing to do. That would be a good segue into my next topic, which is being understood. But are we done with this topic? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. Before YouTube tries to copyright us.
Yeah. So main takeaway: YouTube be better. I think everybody can agree on that. I don't know when the downward spiral started, but I feel like I noticed it starting when YouTube got rid of dislikes. And it's like nobody
True.
liked that. Nobody liked. Okay.
That took me a minute, but like, that was a good one though.
Alright, so yes, being understood. This might be a little emotionally heavy for me in particular because I don't know, one of my pet peeves that I have made very clear is that I hate being misunderstood.
Yeah, I remember like a couple weeks ago when what was it? I can't remember now. My brain is mush. Okay, when someone misunderstood a joke that you were making, I think it was Vanessa actually. It wasn't a joke.
Name.
Listen, it's too late. Or just cut that part out. Anyways, I think it was your roommate. Just cut the other part out.
You know what? It's fine. She doesn't have a. Okay, never mind.
Cut this entire part out.
She has a common name, is what I'm trying to say. So it'd be very hard to pinpoint.
Okay, yeah. So I think you told her that you couldn't do something, and she was like, "You don't have to be so mean," but you were also trying to make a joke or something at the same time.
Was I trying to make a joke?
I can't remember.
Let me see. No, she asked me to help her with something related to biology.
Okay, yeah, and you were like, you can't do it at that moment.
And
so...
I just straight up. No, she said. Let me see. I have to scroll backwards. Blah blah blah. Gosh, why do we talk so much? Oh, I misread. So one time, this is unrelated, but one time, for some reason on a Thursday night, not a Thursday night, a Wednesday night, people were being extremely loud in like the late hours of like 11, 12 a.m.
Okay, yeah, I remember you said that.
And she wrote, "Why the hell are people talking so fucking loudly?" But going through these texts, I misread that as, "Why are people fucking so loudly?"
Oh no!
No.
That is wrong on so many levels. Oh my god.
I mean, either way, they were being very disruptive. I can't find the text.
Anyways, yeah.
Why was it so long ago? Gosh,
It's
dang.
fine. I think they get the main point.
So yeah, we had an assignment, and she was like, "Can you help me with this assignment?" And obviously I'm busy with shit, so I'm like, let me not swear. When I said this was emotionally heavy, like my heart is pounding so hard.
Oh no.
So she was like, "Can you help me with this assignment?" And I was like, "No, I cannot." I'm trying to find what I said because I'm like, did I say something? Okay, wait, no, this is too
I
far.
don't think you said something particularly mean.
I think I think it was just straightforward. It wasn't mean. It was just okay. Yeah. Okay. So she said, "This is so hard," and then she said, "Can you help me with it later?" And I said no.
Just straight up no.
I said no with a standing person emoji. And she said, bruh, please, it's hard. And I said, I'm not an expert with this either. Besides, I have my own shit to attend to. She said, lol, no need to be mean, but okay. And then I got really pissed because the amount of people that be like, oh my gosh, you're so mean when I'm literally just saying words. Okay, but... And then I said, it's not mean for me to be fucking busy. But I didn't put the you.
Oh, no.
So I literally just said it the way I literally typed it the way I just said it. She said, I know. I just mean you could have been nicer about it. I know you have your own stuff, but you could have said something like, I'll see if I can help you when I have the time. And I was like, but I know
that I won't have the time, so why lie about it?
Exactly.
I don't know, I feel like...
And it's not like I'm the only person she talks to, and the school makes it very clear that they have multiple resources.
Yeah.
So it's not like if I don't help her, it's the end of the world, or she won't be able to do it.
Yeah, there's office hours and everything else that she could go to.
There's TA hours, office hours, she can get a tutor for free, by the way. She could ask someone in her section to help her.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm her last hope. And I was saying no because first of all, I too had trouble with that assignment because it was coding. It's not easy. And also, I don't want to have to do it again because it's hard. And words. Yeah, again, I have my own stuff to do, so obviously I'm not, I can't just drop everything to help her, you know? Like, earlier today, I, almost had a panic attack because of all the stuff, all the work that's just piling up on me. But, you know, I still had time to record this podcast.
Yo. Oh my gosh, I was like, okay, here goes the mood. Boop, it comes right back up.
I try to inject levity where I can.
Okay, yeah, I get how it's hard to feel misunderstood. Also, I feel like some people are more, what should I say? You have to be more careful with how you act around them, I guess. I guess just because of how Vanessa is sometimes, and again, I name call them, so sorry.
See, here's the thing. Sometimes she decides to be an asshole to us for no reason. And I mean, she doesn't mean it to make us feel bad. She mostly just takes things too far, and we're all just saying, "Oh my gosh, okay,
why?
Don't do that." Most of the time, I just respond with something sarcastic, like, "What did you gain from this?" Remember
That's
the time where she had a bunch of chocolate, and you asked her for some?
I did not ask her for some. The thing was that she gave one to me, and then she took it back. She was like, I have someone more important to give this to. I was like, why did you give it to me in the first place?
That's almost worse than what I thought it was. Because I thought it was you asked her, she said no, and then she gave it to me and Elizabeth. But no, she gave it to you and then took it back. Which is just, she didn't mean it specifically. She didn't wake up that morning and think, I'm going to break Karki's heart today.
She didn't even break my heart, but it's just the fact that she was like, here, I brought you a chocolate. I was like, okay, thank you. Can I have the chocolate back? I'm going to give it to someone more important. And I know you won't eat it anyways. I was like, okay. I mean, she's probably right about me not eating it just because I'm avoiding sweets.
Sorry, there was a hair in my... Oh, gosh, I don't want this smoothie anymore.
Yo.
I had to pull that out of my... Okay.
I throw that away.
Hold on, guys. I need a break. Okay.
We're back.
If you don't know what happened, I'm drinking a smoothie and there was a hair in it, and I had to actually like pull it out of my teeth. Which is gross.
Gosh. I'm trying to imagine that. Like, it's the equivalent of finding hair in your food.
I need to. I can't have this mouth. My whole mouth is ruined. I need to order a new one.
It's the fact that you picked up your phone as you said that, so I was like, what is she about to order?
I need to order an entire new mouth.
Dang.
This one's tainted.
Okay, what were you even saying before this?
What was I saying?
I love how we're trying to talk about something serious, but we keep making jokes.
Yeah, I was all like, yeah, this is emotionally heavy for me. But then my fucking smoothie was like, okay, yes, but on the bright side, the smoothie was almost done, so I guess.
That's fine.
Okay.
Back to the topic.
Alright.
Good.
But yeah, and it's like being misunderstood. I think, and we're really throwing my roommate under the bus. The thing is, this happens with so many people all the time, to the point where it's like, it's one of those things where if it only happens sometimes, it would just be annoying. But the fact that it happens so often. Sorry.
I'm sorry, the way the lines went up. That also
If you're new here, I do occasionally yell. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't do that because, you know, people are...
Their earphones, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Don't put a warning. Just leave it. Let them suffer.
I'll try not to yell anymore. Okay, I'm not going to make that promise.
Okay, anyways,
I'll try not to yell. I'll probably try to, like, go closer to the microphone and do something more like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I should work on that.
Okay, yeah, what were we saying?
Yeah,
Keep getting off topic, bro.
like one time my roommate, she tends to tell me a lot of information that I already know of. Which, I mean, it's not like her being mean. She's just trying to be helpful. But the thing is, it's not helpful if I already know.
Oh, no.
So I told her, I was like, okay, listen. If I need information, I will ask you for it. Okay, to be fair, I probably didn't say it like that because that sounds really nice. I did not say it rudely. I just want to offer the transparency that I did not say it as pleasantly as I just did.
Okay.
But then she said, no need to... Okay, she didn't say that. She was like, no need to be so standoffish. And I was like... See, now you've manifested me being standoffish because... What the fuck? I hope she doesn't, listen to this.
I mean, do you send it to her?
I don't think she's remotely interested. Which is fine.
I feel like she's a good person.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, like, shit all over my roommate.
Yeah, she is a good person. Everyone just has their moments, I guess. And that's hers. And we're not hating on it. It's just, we're using it as an example, I guess.
Yeah, for the most part, my roommate and I get along fine. Mostly when we're around other people because,
Oh, no.
Like, yeah, literally last week we were playing Uno with a couple other friends.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. Especially because she decided to make me draw a bunch of cards. Like, we were playing Uno Flip.
Yeah.
And if you've never heard of that, it's basically Uno, but, like, it's two-sided, basically. So sometimes during the game you can flip to the dark side.
Yeah.
And play from there. And it has different, it doesn't have +2 and +4, instead it's +1 and +5.
+1.
I don't know why, but... And there's also other, so I'm just saying that so you know that there are different cards. And one of the different cards is, draw until you get this color.
Yeah.
So basically, she told me to draw until I got blue, and then for some reason the deck just consisted of every color other
She
than blue.
knew why she said blue, man. Like, whoever shuffled that card.
She strategically planned it that way. But yeah. So I had to draw like maybe 10-ish cards.
Yeah.
And then her friend Benji decided to make me draw 5 more cards.
Oh no.
So that whole game was just consisted of me trying to make their lives harder.
Another villain origin story.
I wasn't trying to win. I was just trying to make things harder for the both of them. And I succeeded because neither of them won.
That's good.
Every time I play Uno, I always have to add like clever little quips. Like, at some point, I went ahead and skipped Vanessa. Like, it was me, Vanessa, then Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And I think I had a skip card, right? And before I put it down, I looked at Elizabeth and I said, "It's your turn." She said, "What? No, it's not." I put the card down and I'm like, "It is now."
Oh no.
So yeah, most of the time, my roommate and I get along perfectly fine. It's just these moments that boil my blood, and it's not just her that does it. It's a lot of people that I know. And recently, was it recently?
Mm-hmm.
So the Owl House season 3 episode 2 came out like a few weeks ago, and there was, so at some point Luce said that the only thing she's ever wanted was to be understood. And when she said that, I fucking burst into tears.
Oh no.
I have not cried that hard in so long. I can't remember. Like, I genuinely think it's been years since I've sobbed that fucking violently. So yeah, that totally hit me in the feels.
I think it's crazy how crying is sometimes seen as something that you should not do. Like, I remember when my grandma passed away, I was like, my stepmom asked me how I was doing. And then I was like, I'm just trying not to cry. And she was like, it's okay to cry. And I think, like, at that moment, the realization, I was like, why do I think it's not okay to cry sometimes?
Because society thinks that emotions are... Okay, no. Society thinks that certain emotions are bad.
Exactly.
Because for some reason, men will be like, haha, you're so sensitive, then get angry at the smallest inconvenience.
Exactly. Like...
So society has branded certain emotions to be negative and certain ones to be not positive but not negative either. Like,
I guess.
Like, anger is a not good emotion.
Yeah.
But if you get mad at things, you're not seen as overly sensitive, especially if you're a dude.
Yeah.
But if a girl gets upset at the same thing and cries about it, then she's seen as
sensitive.
too sensitive.
Like, come on. That's crazy to me.
Alright, I hate talking about feelings, so let's wrap this part up.
Oh no. Okay.
In conclusion, I think, in my poem, remember when we had to write our poems?
Yeah.
If You Really Knew Me?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to read it out loud because I don't think it's that good, but I might put it on the screen. Maybe. Depends if I feel like typing it out.
I feel like I would not want to share that poem, honestly. I don't know what you wrote about, but what I wrote about... I mean, the person that I showed it to, he said that it's pretty good, but at the same time, it kind of had a lot of emotions for me.
See, yeah, that's the thing. People just want to be understood, you know? People don't want you to... Like, so many people just assume my intentions are bad, and it happens so often with so many people, and I just don't, like, I just...
Yeah. I get it.
I don't go out of my way to antagonize people, so I don't know why this happens.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this poem's not that good. I'm not reading it out loud. I'll put it. I might put it on the screen.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's serviceable. Yeah, I said I just want to be understood. I'd like some compassion or benefit of the doubt. I like that phrase.
I like that part too.
And sometimes even I will I don't understand why I do things certain ways.
Yeah.
And it takes
I
a lot
get
of
that
time for me
feeling.
to understand. And it's like life goes on, so you can't just sit and reflect on everything.
Yeah. Being an overthinker, sometimes I do sit and reflect on everything I do, and I'm like, why do you act this way sometimes, or why do you do this, why do you do that, why do you talk so much?
Like, you ever been in a situation where you do something and then someone asks you why you do it, and then they just give a random answer that might not be entirely accurate? Like, it might be part of it, but it's not entirely accurate.
Yeah.
And you just go with it because at the
You don't
time
wanna-
it felt
right, but at the same time you don't want to explain it.
And then they are like, well, you're pretty fucked up for that.
Oh, no.
And then later you'll be like, well, it wasn't entirely just for this reason. It was also these other reasons. You know, it's like there's a lot of nuance to understanding people. So boiling someone down, to or just taking them at face value, yeah. It's not the best way to interact with others.
It isn't.
And it can be hurtful, especially if it's specifically bad, you know?
Yeah. I feel like for me, I like when people listen when I actually have something to say. I'm not one to say what I'm feeling all the time, and when I do, it's either because it's genuinely bothering me or I just genuinely want someone to listen. It doesn't even have to be you giving me advice back. Just listening is fine with me. I wanted to share my poem so bad, but I was like, this might sound terrible.
I'm sure it's not that bad. Whoops. But yeah, that's enough talking about feelings for me.
Yes.
Let's never do this again.
We probably will.
I try to keep this fun, you know, so.
Yeah. We gotta be serious sometimes, though. Not all the time. Because this is our, fun escape from everything else that's serious.
Exactly. It's supposed to be escapism. I just wanted to get that off my chest, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. We're an hour in. I always say that we're not going to do these things for too long. And then we do them for long. How long is the last episode? Isn't it 1 hour, 16 minutes?
I'm pretty sure it is, actually.
Yep, 1 hour, 60 minutes. I gotta remember, not everybody wants to watch the full-on, full 1.5 hours of us talking. Which is part of why I decided to do timestamps from now on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys can jump around and skip the awkward parts.
Okay.
Alright. We don't have any questions because I didn't feel like putting up a sticker for no one to answer it.
Maybe someone will at some point.
Mayhaps. I think... I don't know. Maybe not this week. Maybe next week. Speaking of next week, see, I meant to get the last episode out in a much more timely manner.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And so Chris probably didn't even realize that he was supposed to be on this week. I mean, I probably should have, DM'd him and be like, hey.
Don't forget, or something.
But I don't know. I get nervous to talk to people.
Same.
Why should I be nervous to talk to Chris?
I know, he seems laid back and chill.
But yeah, we're trying to have Chris next week for sure. Hopefully I get this out in a timely manner. which it should be more timely since, honestly, I edited the last episode in not that much time, actually. So yeah, we're trying to have Chris on next week. I already have the topics prepared.
Well, let's go.
I think
I'm excited for this one.
Let's see. Right. Our guest schedule. I think what I'm going to do is have it be every 3 episodes. So it'll be 3 episodes with me and Keys on our own.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring a guest on if they want.
If they want.
Yeah. I know Kayla totally wants.
She does.
Let's see. So if Chris comes on this week, then it'll be 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's the 10th.
What date would that be?
That's the 10th. So that's before the spring break, I believe. We always do Kayla every time we leave for a break. Like last episode,
it was right before the break.
Well, technically we were supposed to record another episode, but things happened.
True.
That's
Life
okay.
happened.
That's okay. So yeah. I'm sorry.
I know. I feel like we should start wrapping up. It's an hour, 11 minutes.
I hate wrapping up conversations.
I know. It's always so awkward, I feel like.
I know. And it's like, I don't want to stop talking. I want to just keep doing this.
I mean, we'll probably be talking after this, so, like, just think of it as a podcast.
The studio actually closes in 30 minutes, so we can't just be here forever.
Okay. And we do have work to do. Tons of work.
Oh yeah, Morgan's taking us to the pub today. Yay! Not an actual pub. It's just what that place is called.
Just for clarification. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I've been told there's good food over there, so yes.
Is it like a restaurant?
I don't know. I don't think it's like a restaurant. I think it's based words. It's called Solomon's Kitchen.
I'm sorry, like
What's happening?
No, I was trying to see if my dad left, and I go to the camera, and dude was just riding around on the hoverboard.
No, wait. Speaking of hoverboard, fuck. Speaking of hoverboards, so one time my roommate brings in her friends to say hi to me for some reason. Yeah. So it's Benji and this other guy called Will.
Oh, she brings guys to the... Oh, listen, I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's not go there.
No, I'm just joking, guys. Don't listen to me. Okay, keep going.
No, it was funny. But yeah, she brought Benji and Will. Tell me why Will tries to come in on a hoverboard.
He's been carrying that around everywhere, bro. He was like, I'm gonna go in my suit to the winter formal on the hoverboard, and I was like, I would pay to see that.
Oh my gosh, we should video call you to see.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, there's no elevator, and we live on the 3rd floor, and there's no elevator, meaning he climbed the stairs and then put the hoverboard down and tried to come in.
Yo, he's
and there wasn't
going
room.
Everywhere with this thing.
There was no room for him to do that.
I'd love to see him go down a hill on that hoverboard.
We probably could.
I hope he hasn't tried that. I think that's dangerous.
It probably would be very dangerous, especially with all the loose bricks,
Then he'd have to lean forward for it to move, so that...
Oh yeah, that'd be a disaster.
Exactly. Okay, guys, we need to wrap it up.
So yeah, hopefully we can get Chris on next week.
Yep.
Sorry.
You know what? I think... My birthday is on a Sunday, never mind. I was gonna say it would be cool to do like a birthday podcast.
You know what? My birthday falls on a Friday.
That's good. That's good.
No, it's not. I don't like my birthday that much.
Stop it. We're celebrating. You're
don't-
gonna like your birthday by the end of this.
I don't care enough.
What do you mean you don't care?
My mom did all the work. Why are we celebrating me? Okay. I mean, I get the... I mean, it's... words. I don't know. I feel awkward celebrating my birthday. Like, I'll go all out for everyone else. But for me, I'll be like, yeah. Don't even acknowledge it.
Oh, no.
All right.
Like I need to use the bathroom.
Again.
TMI. I know. I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
This is almost done. That is why.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Leave a like down below.
Ooh, song recommendation. Since we talked about a lot of emotions, My Mind and Me by Selena Gomez. It's a fairly recent song, and if you go check it out, you'll understand why it's called My Mind and Me. So yeah.
You're gonna do a song recommendation every episode.
Probably not. I'll forget at some point, but
I'll remind you. Yeah, leave a like, comment down below. You can comment as many times as you want. We will read the comments.
if it's bad, I will delete it. I can't do that.
It's my channel.
If it's bad, I'll make Lasso delete it.
See, I don't like to delete bad comments because it's like, well, I mean, having comments at all helps me with the algorithm. If you leave bad comments, we'll call you out in a different episode. Just like we did in episode 1. I mean, we won't call you out specifically.
Yeah, we won't do that.
But we'll make fun of you for making fun of me. So, I mean, proceed with caution.
Yeah.
But if you leave a good comment,
We'll
then...
praise you.
Yep. If you leave a good comment, I'll give it a heart. If it's good enough,
Maybe pinned.
yeah. You definitely would want to be pinned, because otherwise I'll have to pin Chris, and nobody wants that. He didn't even comment on the last episode, so
Oh no.
honestly, last episode is anyone's game
Yeah.
until he comments. Yep, that's about it. And now this episode is longer than last time.
Oh
Good job, Lasso.
no. It probably won't be. Okay, guys. Until next time.
Bye.